Her absence is not a silence, it is a storm that walks beside me, a hollow echo inside the palace of my heart, a thousand unspoken words hanging like lanterns in the dark corridors of memory. I smile, but my smile is stitched with sorrow. Every laugh I give to the world is borrowed from a well of tears I never allowed to spill in public. For a leader, for a son, for a brother, the face must shine with hope, even when the chest is heavy with despair. Her absence is not just emptiness, it is a wound that never learns to heal. Time places its soft hands upon it, but the scar reopens with every breath of dawn, with every bird that flies past the horizon, with every whisper of the desert wind that once carried her laughter like pearls across the air. Oh, beloved, do you know how many nights I have wrestled with the silence? How many moons I have watched dissolve into dawn, hoping your footsteps would return, hoping the sound of your voice would rise again like the call of prayer in my soul? Yet I smile. I smile for the people, for the children who look at me and see strength, for the nation that leans on my shoulders, for the father who trusts my silence more than my words. I smile, though my heart is drowning. I smile, though my hands are empty. I smile, though my soul aches for the one who never came to meet me. Her absence is the poetry I cannot stop writing. Every verse bleeds from my veins. Every metaphor is an attempt to carve her shadow into eternity. If the desert had a tongue, it would tell of my wandering steps, tracing circles around memories I cannot leave behind. Oh, beloved, your absence is a mirror in it. I see myself fractured, but I also see the courage to carry on. For even when you are gone, I feel you in the falcon's flight, in the endless blue of the Arabian sky, in the prayer whispered beneath my breath when no one is near to hear me. Her absence is my deepest wound, yet my smile is a shield, a promise to the world that even broken hearts can carry kingdoms. And though she did not come to meet me, her spirit walks beside me still invisibly, quietly, eternally between the verses of my poetry, between the beats of my heart. I walk through gardens where her laughter once bloomed. Each rose reminds me of her hands, soft yet carrying the strength of oceans. I touch the petals, and they shiver as if they too remember her. The world thinks absence is silence, but absence speaks louder than presence. It screams in the empty chair at my side. It whispers in the untouched cup of coffee. It lingers in the unplayed song on the piano. Even the walls of my home lean closer to hear the echo of her name. Her absence is not a fading photograph. It is a living ghost. It walks into every room I enter. It sits beside me when I write poetry. It watches me when I smile for others. The world sees my lips curved upward, but no one sees how heavy it is. To lift them when the heart is chained in sorrow, I tell myself, smile, Fazza, for the children are watching. Smile, for your people need light. Smile, for your father's eyes seek hope in yours. But when the doors close and the crowd disperses, my smile breaks like fragile glass, and the tears I held back flow like rivers into the quiet night. Sometimes I think, if absence has such weight, does love not defeat even time itself? For though she is not here, her essence is everywhere. In the dawn that paints the desert gold, in the falcon that soars without chains, in the wind that carries the scent of rain. Beloved, do you know I keep speaking to you? Though you never answer, though silence is my only reply, I still whisper to the night as if it listens. I tell it my secrets. I tell it my fears. I tell it how your absence feels like a dagger wrapped in velvet soft to touch, yet piercing within. And yet, I smile. Because love taught me resilience. Because grief taught me patience. Because absence taught me presence. I smile, not because I am unbroken, but because even in pieces, I can still build a home for others. Even in pain, I can still give joy. Even in longing, I can still offer hope. Her absence is the teacher I never asked for, but the lessons remain carved into my soul. Smile, Fazza, it says, for the world needs your light, even if your own nights remain in darkness. The desert at night becomes my confidant. Each grain of sand holds a secret of my sorrow. I walk under the vast sky, and the stars blink like your eyes, once gentle, luminous, endless. They ask me, why do you smile when your heart is breaking? And I reply, because the world is fragile, and my pain must not burden it. My people see my laughter, but the stars see my silence. My companions hear my voice, but the night hears my sobs. The falcons fly above me freely, yet my soul drags chains of longing. Sometimes I wonder, beloved, do you still hear my voice in the wind? Does my yearning touch you where you rest? Or has time carried you so far that even love cannot reach? I smile at strangers. I give them comfort. I lift them when they fall. But when I am alone, I collapse into the arms of my own grief. I am both the healer and the wounded, both the fire and the ash. People call me strong, but strength is not the absence of pain. It is the art of carrying it gracefully. Strength is smiling while your chest bleeds. Strength is telling the world, I'm fine, when every night you drown quietly in tears. O absence, cruel teacher of the soul, why do you not leave me for a single breath?